Okay, y'all, this is on the right side of it. This is where that big hole was. I sanded it off, but you can tell, like, that was a high spot, that was a high spot. That over there is high, 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 high. Every one of them spots are high. That's a little high there, a little low there, so on and so forth. But I've got it all sanded down. Can't really tell nothing. High spots. But look at all those high spots up in there. They're everywhere. And that's what was screwing my putty up. Trying to putty it off. Everything was high. But I've got it all sanded here. I've got this edge sanded down. It was real bad. I've got this edge sanded down. It was real bad. Got it sanded all the way down. I've sanded this whole wall. I never put any putty over here, but I did spray it once. You can see the high spots everywhere in it. It was just crazy. But I sanded that whole wall down. It should be good. I've sanded all this wall down. This was the yellow room, if you remember. I had a couple holes here. Had a big hole here. Obviously the window was there. Had a bunch of holes down there. I've got most of them filled in. I've got to go back and put a second coat on it. It's pretty close, really. If you look, like here is my spread pattern. It's got a little hump in it, or I mean a little bad spot here. Like just little lines in it that I need to take out. And just feather that whole thing in one more time. Then come down this way. But I sanded this whole wall also because it had high spots in it. So I had to sand kind of out a little bit from where I need to be just to make sure I didn't hit none of them high spots and get a ridge. And they put nails everywhere in all these rooms for some reason. Like I sanded this. You get two holes. This is this as long as my arm, maybe 3 foot there. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 holes that I can see after I puttied it. So, I mean, there's a bunch of holes in this drywall. Like this back here, you can see them there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Stuff like that everywhere. More holes up there, another hole in the ceiling there, another one there, another one there. No holes in the door, that's good. But all this needs another coat of paint. The block there has got a few holes in it, not as bad. It's 10 by 12, it's 120 block there, and there's actual in the block, there's no holes. But they put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It looks like 19 holes in the mortar. There. They're just everywhere in there. It ain't that bad over there. So, like this for instance, tons of holes, just everywhere down through there. We'll caulk some of them, we'll fix some of them, we ain't gonna mess with all of them. Right there's a good example. You got 4 lines there going down, and they did 2 per. I ain't painted that or nothing yet, so we'll get all that done. But here's a look at kind of this whole wall here. And I'm going to spackle it back over again, and in the morning it will be ready to sand again. So this is something weird I ain't never seen before. Everywhere I put drywall mud on that paint, it peels the paint. Paint's been on there for over a week, well, for a week now, 7 days. And it's like it's not cured out. Everywhere that drywall mud gets, where it's wet, you can just reach down and peel the paint up, which is weird. I ain't never seen that before. But I've got that mudded in. And I've got this mudded in. The second coat. Okay, y'all, this is getting pretty close now. It's extremely close on the mud. Got a little more touch up to do on these corners, but she's getting extremely close on that side. Oh yeah, it's all over. It's done. All I gotta do is sand it off and it'll be finished. I sand this, feather the edges in where it screwed up on me. Yeah, it's ready. I'll sand that and we'll respray it this afternoon. I'm gonna hit little holes like that in here. This stuff we got in multi-purpose spackling, joint compound. It takes 24 hours to dry, so I'm gonna try something new that I ain't never tried before, which is this stuff right here. Easy sand, 45-minute joint compound. You mix it up and it's supposed to be done in 45 minutes. It's supposed to be where you can sand it in 45 minutes. So basically I'll use this stuff during the day, like hitting little spots like that and like this and so on and so forth that I want to get done during the day. And then when I leave, I'll use that other thing. I bought us one of these. I ain't never used one, but I figured I'd try it. And I was having problems yesterday getting sandpaper. So I got some 80 grit to cut the rough stuff. I use 90% of what I'm gonna be using. I got the 120 grit, 50 sheets. These are Velcro back. So that's the damn problem I was having yesterday. I have this with Velcro back, which I've got plenty of 220 grit, but I didn't have anything coarser. And if anybody knows about 220, it takes forever to cut something with 220. So I went across the street to the local hardware and all they had was 40, but they had sticky back. So this is what I was doing. I was taking the 220, wearing a piece of 220 out, then sticking the 40 to the 220. And like I say, that's just Velcro, it sticks on there. But the problem is, when you put that 40 on the 220 ain't supposed to have a lot of resistance, so they don't put much Velcro, like sticky back on the, not sticky back, but Velcro on the paper. So it kind of rips the paper, or it pulls it off when it gets in a bind instead of holding on. So, and I didn't want to put just a straight sticky on there because then you'll definitely have a problem. So I got it fixed today, but that got me through yesterday. I did get me a mask today. Got me one of these. You know, everybody says these are impossible to find, but I found one. It's an R95 instead of an N95. And, you know, we'll see. But it's supposed to have the easy breathe where you can breathe out real good, but you're basically, I'm trying not to suck up all the drywall dust and the paint and stuff. So I found one of these. I'm gonna try it out today and we'll see how it works.
All right, so first sanding is done. Donnie's working it again.
Damn, you step back and you're like, what the hell did I just do?
Trying to get some of the imperfections perfected. All right, so we're gonna keep working it and we'll sand it again.
Guys, it sanded up pretty good. I got dust all over me. It sanded pretty good here, I don't think. I don't think I'm gonna need another coat on that or on this. I believe it all sanded up good. It all feels good. You know, you don't really know till you start putting shiny paint on it. But in comparison to all these other walls, hell, it's gonna look too good. So there's a lot of dust floating around in here right now. I'm gonna go over here on the other side. I got a little bit of sanding to do. I'm gonna do some over there. I'm gonna give me a drink of Coke. That's crazy. But anyway, we'll get back with you here shortly.
Yeah, there was a window there and now it's gone, so I mean. That's not bad, Donnie. I'm seeing a reflection in it and I don't see the window. I bet if I got closer. It's a 5-footer, people. From 5 feet, you can't see it.